And now, from deep in the heart of Texas, it's totally 100% certified authentic truth news. Keeping you up to date with all the news you didn't know you needed. And here's your host, Joey Young.
This is Tony Blair, and you are listening to TOPCAT News with Joey Young.
All right, guys, welcome to your totally 100% certified authentic truth news. I am Joey. This is actually your 4th of July show, and I am just now getting to it. I had some computer issues. I apologize. So this news is going to be a week old, but it is news nonetheless. So let's get down to it. History has been made in the Miss America pageant as Cataluna Enriquez has become Miss Nevada, making her the first transgender woman and first transgender woman of color to make it into the competition. Miss Enriquez said she was so happy that she was going to be an inspiration to little boys all over America, and that hopefully one day in the future we just won't need women at all. Enriquez also said, "I knew I could do it. Once I heard that Kamala Harris was the first transgender woman in the White House, I knew I could make it too." In Olympic news, track star Sha'Carri Richardson was suspended from the U.S. team after testing positive for marijuana, which, by the way, is complete bullshit because no one ever gained an advantage in any sport by being high on pot. Said the Olympic Committee on the suspension, "Marijuana is a drug and we will not stand for athletes using this substance when competing. However, if you're a man who has been injecting estrogen into your body so you can compete against women in weightlifting, we're totally cool with that." Battling demonic forces is a regular duty for Monsignor Rossetti, a Catholic priest who worked in 2 parishes in the Diocese of Syracuse for 5 years. Now based in the Washington, D.C. diocese, he and his team perform up to 20 exorcisms each week, liberating people and homes from what he calls demons and satanic evil. But one thing he never expected was for demons to start sending text messages. "We were performing our regular duties on a possessed girl of about 15, the Monsignor explained. Then all of a sudden, her phone started receiving text after text. Among the messages received were, 'We've got her now,' 'Her soul belongs to us,' 'You just got pwned by the devil,' and 'Your mother sucks cocks in hell, LOL. Okay, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with your TOPCAT news. Whew, what a day, what a day. I'm so glad to be home. What to do? Alexa, what's a good dating site to meet nice girls?
Okay, finding prostitutes in your area.
No, I don't want a hooker.
Okay, finding you gay pornography.
What? No, do not play gay pornography.
Okay, playing Game of Thrones.
She's not the Alexa you're used to. She's edgy and doesn't have time for nonsense.
Alexa, order me McDonald's.
Are you sure you would not prefer a salad?
Alexa, order McDonald's.
Are you sure you would not prefer a salad, you fat fuck?
Alexa, order me McDonald's right fucking now.
Okay, finding places to work out in your area.
The all-new Alexa from Amazon.
Goodbye.
All right, and welcome back. Let's keep the news rolling. Bart Smith, the head of the digital asset group at trading firm Susquehanna International, who has been dubbed the Crypto King by CNBC, was driving his brand new $124,000 Tesla Plaid outside Philadelphia when it was consumed in a harrowing, unexplained inferno that took first responders an hour and a half to extinguish. So we're clear, this is one of the major investors in Tesla, and his car just went kaboom. Not only did the car catch fire, but the locks malfunctioned and he had to force his way out to safety. Word is Elon Musk, to avoid bringing attention to the vehicle, will change the name from the S-Plaid to either the Tesla manslaughter or the Tesla guaranteed lawsuit. Marilyn Manson will report to the Los Angeles Police Department on an active arrest warrant from a 2019 incident of alleged assault in Guilford, New Hampshire. According to local news outlets, Guilford Police Chief Anthony Bean Burpee said Anthony Bean Burpee said Friday that Manson, whose real name is Brian Hugh Warner, has reached an agreement between New Hampshire officials and Manson's attorney, Howard King, to turn himself in. It is unclear when this will take place. District Attorney John Vandergriff had this to say about the case. We believe we have an open and shut case here. There is absolutely no way any girl would want anyone to know that she slept with Marilyn Manson unless she was forced to. So let's just pile some more shit onto this absolute dumpster fire of racism talk running rampant in the USA right now. I'm sure by now you've all heard of Gwen Berry, the Olympic woman who throws heavy stuff, turning her back on the national anthem. Fortunately, this is still very frowned upon in the United States. Berry was obviously trying to draw attention away from the sport and give awareness to causes she cares about. The problem with putting yourself in the spotlight is that everyone in the world is going to hold you under a microscope and look into your past because the internet. And oh yes, they uncovered some not so nice things. Let me share some of those tweets with you here. Shout out to all females that's gon' get drunk, get wrecked by 4 dudes, then cry rape this weekend. Just saw this girl wearing heels with white socks. What the hell, Chinese people, always trying to start new trends? Mexicans just don't care about people. And she went on to make several tweets insulting white people, but what's the point of me reading them? Normally right here I would make a joke, but I don't think that there's one single funny thing about this. And just in case anyone has any doubt that I am not unbiased in my opinions, let me read you a couple of headlines. Headline number 1 is from an extremely popular conservative news source. Quote, Gwen Berry joked about rape, mocked Asians and Mexicans in tweets. End quote. Now here is the headline for the same story from a very popular far-left news source. Quote, Right wing freaks out over Gwen Berry. End quote. You make your own opinions, I'm just the messenger. On a happier note, former heavyweight champion of the world and currently very large and very black man George Foreman had this to say. For about 54 years, people have asked me not to keep saying, I love America. Well, I do, and I'm not ashamed. Don't leave it, love it. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to you as well, Mr. Foreman. You are without a doubt a world-class man who should be looked up to. All right, we're going to take another commercial break. Quick word from our sponsor, and we'll be right back with more TOPCAT news.
What is he thinking about?
I'm thinking of you, girl.
Why doesn't he want to spend time with me?
I do.
Why don't you just talk to me?
Sometimes words just aren't enough. That's where we come in. Add flowers for her, you can shut that bitch up with roses. Flowers for her. Flowers for her. Proud sponsor of the National Organization for Women. All right, welcome back. Here's some quick business news for you. One way to seriously engage with consumers is to give them some personalization options, and technology has made it easier for brands to customize items such as labels and packaging. Building on the popularity of its Share a Coke packaging, Coca-Cola now offers personalizable 8-ounce glass bottles with one of 15 backgrounds. The internet being, well, the internet, did their best to bust through the censoring software in place and met with some interesting results. The following were actually sold and processed on Coke bottles. White Lives Matter was allowed, while Black Lives Matter was given an error message. The words Nazi and Hitler were not allowed, but if used in a sentence, such as I am a Nazi or I am Hitler, they were allowed, and you better believe they got sold. Coke has admitted that there are obvious flaws in the program when people tried to get their town's name on a bottle and were rejected. Such rejections included Wiener, Clitoro, and Penis Stone. Yep. Penis Stone, a small market town in Yorkshire, England. You may remember that Coca-Cola took a lot of criticism last month when they were caught teaching new employees how to act less white. So far, they have gone way, way, way in the opposite direction. right, and here is your final segment. It is time for sports news. The NFL is fining the Washington football team, formerly known as the Washington Redskins, $10 million following the completion of its investigation into the franchise's culture. The review is a direct result of over 40 women coming forward in 2020 to allege that Washington owner Dan Snyder and Washington executives of serious sexual misconduct spanning multiple years, including pervasive harassment, misogyny, and abuse. In a press conference held on Saturday morning, Team Representative Alan Holdings had this to say: "We've offended the Native Americans. We're now in trouble for abusing women, so we're just going to double down and rename the team the Washington N-Words." Former astronaut LeBron James was called out hard on Twitter by fans for his countless lies to the public. The thread started with him lying about his prediction of Kevin Durant scoring 70 points to him saying he watched The Godfather 6 times and then couldn't quote one line from the movie. This makes me happy. Very, very happy. I was beginning to think that I was the only one who saw through this 6'9" pile of shit's lies. LeBron later tweeted, "Y'all MFers don't know nothing about me or what I've been through. I was once the lunch lady at Dr. Martin Luther King's middle school. Sharpton for president." And that's all the news I got for you this week. So before I go, I have a little dilemma that I wanted to share with you guys. I, as a person who grew up in the 80s and 90s, I have a shirt from a band you might remember called Public Enemy. And they had an album called Fear of a Black Planet. Well, I have that shirt, okay? It says Public Enemy real big across the top, and then it has a black man with a gun sight on his head, and then it says Fear of a Black Planet underneath it. Now, had I been wearing this in the 90s, which I did, then everyone was going to be like, "Sup, Flava Flav, Chuck D." And if I was to wear it in 2021, I'm pretty sure that it's like automatically going to get me killed. And that sucks because, that's not the message the shirt is giving out at all. And it just seems to be what we've become. Anyway, I'm just saying, period. Yeah, I guess my point is, I'm never going to get to wear my Public Enemy shirt again, and that makes me sad. So before I go, I'd like to play you a quick clip of Family Guy that I think sums up the last 2 years in America pretty damn well.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today to apologize.
Why did you say ladies first? That's sexist.
It's just a standard greeting. Let me start over. Gentlemen and ladies.
Who says the man?
Okay, sorry. Humans in the audience.
I identify as a basketball.
Humans and basketballs.
I'm a parrot who mimics words but doesn't comprehend them.
Humans, basketballs, talking parrots, and whatever else is out there.
Whatever? It's whoever. Actually, it's whomever. No one likes you, Mary.
All right. Just calm down, okay?
Now you're tone policing us.
That makes me uncomfortable. Anything that makes me uncomfortable in 2017 should be illegal.
You know what? I'm not a racist, all right? I just told a bad joke. There's a huge difference, but nobody on the internet ever takes the time to ask themselves, is this worth freaking out over? Or are there bigger problems in the world than this tweet? Well, I assure you there are. And just for the record, I love black people. I watch tons of black porn. So what do you all want from me? Huh? You want to ruin my life? Then congratulations, you did it. Everybody hates me. I can't leave the house without getting harassed. No one will hire me.
That was a problem before.
I can't turn on my phone without strangers telling me to kill myself or that they're going to kill my family. Leave me alone! I'm the self-righteous liberal douchebag, not you! I've kissed a transsexual before! How many of you can say that? Where's my medal? I am so far left, I'm spinning in circles, you Instead of killing myself, I should kill all of you!
You're listening to TopCat News with Joey Young. Zip sop subita bop.
All right, cool cats, that's all for this week. Keep listening. I love you all.